is October 22nd. I got my first recurve kill on the 20th. Yesterday, me and Tiff tried to get out, and the winds were brutal. They just kept swirling and switching, and real heavy gusts. And we had paddled across the lake, so it was sketchy anyways. Well, ultimately, the wind shifted bad, and we kept hearing blowing, so we decided to get out of there about an hour early. And we ended up just paddling back across before dark was the big thing too. It was pretty rompy. White capping in a canoe was a little sketchy, so I checked cameras midday yesterday over here at the house, and I've got a little buck coming in here just about every single day. About 8:30 or 9, he crosses the creek, and he hits this mock scrape right in front of us. And there's another little buck that was here yesterday too that was coming out of this bedding area and just went out, but he didn't hit my creek crossing, so I don't know where he went, but that's at least 2 little bucks that were here. There's been a doe in here a little bit too, or at least every now and then she comes through here. She's not as often. And then we had some nocturnal bucks show up, 3 or 4 of them. Nothing monstrous, but there is one good one for Tiffany, so. And then the 8-pointer I wanted Mila to get, he's coming around, but they're all coming around at night, so I don't know. I've got videos of them working this scrape right here. I'd imagine we should have some luck with this little buck, but I freshened up these scrapes yesterday because it's the first time I've needed to. It's that time of year. But about 15-20 minutes ago, the neighbor, or the new neighbors, I don't even know if it was them or their workers, they drove in there, LEDs lighting up the entire area, and they've been working up there, like pretty much they gutted the place where my neighbor died, and they're gonna rebuild it, I'm guessing, but they were up there doing that, and I'm guessing these people forgot their tools or something. But they come in there in the dark, shining their lights all over everything. Then they were walking around the house with a big flashlight. That property's been pretty dead for over a year, or almost a year now. And the deer have really started cutting through it from the crop on the other side of that property. So hopefully that didn't ruin it for us. I'm hoping that little buck that's been coming in is far enough away that he didn't see none of that. But there was a deer in here when we got in here. I don't know if he was on the scrapes or just in the woods or what. But we run him out of here, we heard it. I've not had that one that I'm talking about in the dark, so I don't think he comes in that early. But there's a lot of dry days back here where the cameras are getting nothing. But then the last 4 or 5 days we've had that little buck coming through here, so whatever he's like and whatever he's doing, he's coming through enough that I think there's a good chance he comes through this morning. The winds are a little marginal, but for the most part they're in our favor. And it's supposed to die down here shortly, so or I'll sit tight. Hopefully a little buck comes in and you can get a little redemption. I see now that the leaves are off the trees, some of this limb has bounced back up. Hearing something over here in the leaves. Yeah, this limb's bounced back up, so hopefully we don't hit no limbs. But yeah, we'll let you know how this goes. Hopefully it goes smoothly. haven't seen any deer. The winds have been kind of swirly, but we're pretty close to houses, so that's never really factored too much. We're gonna give her 30 more minutes, and nothing happens, pack it up and get out of here. For the most part, after about 9:30, it's done in here. So, not looking good for the home team. We just can't catch a break. Yeah, it's coming. It's up there on that hill. As long as it doesn't wind us, it's right up there. It's about to come down that trail. That makes no sense. Just chill. He's up there eating acorns. I think it's a boy. I can't tell.
Better have it on both sides, does it?
I mean, he most likely does, but just sit still.
What is it?
I can't tell yet.
Find out the fish. It's this what I get for waiting.
Yeah, you just gotta chill. If we're really lucky, he'll come in. Or it'll come in.
I know why we got those knives after we shot the deer. It's our first deer present.
Yeah.
And everything else. So it's just first.
Understood. You just gotta be patient. Hopefully he'll come down here. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I just got done literally ranting about the problems with too many freaking idiot people. I look up and this deer's coming. I gotta wake Jax up. He's up here feeding for the last 10 minutes on these acorns. And he just broke off and started coming down the hill. And sure enough, the damn neighbors or the new freaking workers pull in and drove right past and ran him out of here. We just sat here all morning freezing our asses off for that opportunity. Yeah, I get it. freedom. Everybody has food. I get it. Everybody has their own shit. We cannot get a break around here anymore. There are too many people. There's too many things being developed. The squirrel. Dang it. He was literally coming in right behind us. He was going to walk our food plot and come right to these scrapes. After all that. Just tired of trying, honestly. I'm sick and tired of trying because you can't catch a break. Not even on my own damn property. Ridiculous. Well, we're gonna give her about 10 minutes and then we're gonna pack up and get out of here and not waste any more time. October 23rd. It's been windy. It's been real nasty and windy the last couple days. Me and Jax almost got it done. Had a deer coming right to us. And the new neighbors, they got a bunch of workers. They show up whenever they want, basically. And they decided to show up real early the other morning and ruined our hunt. Had a deer coming right to us, and they come down their driveway and ran him off. Is what it is, I guess. Well, just gotta get him out the next morning. Too tired, too cold. I don't blame him, but I had just convinced myself to get up. But now it's this evening. Winds are shifty. I don't have a lot of time to actually get to go hunt myself. And it's been kicking my butt and really frustrating. So I forced myself out and I get up here and the wind is just shifting back and forth and back and forth. Super heavy right now. This is the worst it's been. If I get winded, that absolutely sucks. But I can't back out. I don't have enough time to hunt to just quit. So I've got to actually put the time in. This is only my 5th hunt on October 23rd. Yeah, I take the kids a lot, but I just don't get to go myself that much. So, gotta do what I gotta do. And I really gotta hope that the wind calms down and is in my favor at some point. But, for now, sitting in a bunch of black and white oaks. Beautiful looking area. They should potentially come down this whole ridge top or out of that thicket or behind me, but like I said, the wind's pretty bad, so if I seen anything, it's gonna be a miracle. Hopefully when it comes in, hopefully these winds die, because it's only 5. I've got 2.5 hours left of this stuff. It's 6:40. Only deer I've seen so far was at 5:50, right down where I expected to see them, just over the line on the neighbors. And yeah, so far nothing's come up this way. So we got about 30 minutes left. Unfortunately, the only deer we know of, we spooked walking in the dark. We had a coon come in, didn't get that on video. We seen a nice big tom, his buddies was over here gobbling. They all flew to the bottom and went somewhere else. And then this dark squirrel we've been seeing for a while came in, and we confirmed he's either black or brown, but it is not a regular gray squirrel. So we're going to pack it up, check some trail cameras, and get out of here. Yeah, we're all stuffed in these blinds, me and Tiffany built, and it's starting to rain, sitting over this food plot. I don't think we've done but one sit here, and it was earlier in the season we got skunked. But last time I came through here, which has been a week or so ago, I seen 2 deer in here, but it was the morning, so we're gonna gamble that they probably come in here in the evening, and then we're gonna check cameras right when we're about to leave. So with any luck, they'll come in here tonight, and either Asa or Tiffany can get a deer down. We're in it for just about anything, to be honest with you. There's not a lot we're not gonna kill, so we'll see how this goes. It's October 26th. We have not had a whole lot of luck this year, but I still believe these little bucks are probably coming through here. These 2 little scrapes have been worked a little bit, but I just cleaned them completely out and sprayed some special golden estrus. So with any luck, if they come through here at all, we'll have a chance to get something down. It's been, I don't know, it's been the fastest October I think I've ever hunted. Really not much going on, but neighbors up here are working, so hopefully that won't disturb much. I reckon it's going to be the last 30 minutes of light anyways, so hopefully he can get one down. 6:40. We still haven't seen any deer. We figured that last 30 minutes is gonna be good. We're in that last 30 minutes now. The new neighbors, I can hear they're not working at the moment. Sound like they were shutting things down. Now they're being loud. It sounds like a kid and a dog or something, but that's the last thing we need, some dog around here chasing the deer off. Alrighty, well, hopefully something happens in the next 30 minutes. They're officially gone. I don't know if they're the actual neighbors or not, but those people are obnoxious. Really turned our deer season upside down for this spot. We had a ton of little bucks coming in here before season. And the second season got here, they started working on that house. And yeah, 26 days of BS. So, alright, let's see if a deer comes in now. October 27th. We kind of procrastinated a little bit to get here because it's supposed to rain, and it has not even rained a drop yet. So we decided we're close enough to home, might as well get in the stand. Push comes to shove, we can hustle back to the house, but Striker showed up here just a few days ago within 20 yards of the stand. So I feel it's now or never time to be in the tree. There were some does coming through here too, so she's up for any of the does or a big buck. But we got several big bucks in here. One of them, particular, Striker, is the one we're after. The others, I'll just let her decide if she sees them, and she don't think she'll shoot anything else, but I personally think she would. Striker's the man, but all the squirrelies are getting fired up now. I see two of them, 25 yards. But we got bedding to our right. It starts at about 20 or 30 yards right here. They could pop right out of that behind us or coming into it, but the other day he was coming into it from this side. And up over here he hasn't cut it all year. But he's got acorns everywhere, and he said I can use his property like it's my own, so that's what we're doing. So here we go. Let's see how this morning turns out. Those suckers are going to land right now.
There's two of them.